Kellie Nightlinger with Wild Woman Outdoors, and I'm here at the Town-Cemetary, which is part of the ghost town of Dyea, Alaska, which is near Skagway, Alaska, and it was an integral part of the Klondike Gold Rush because it's near the Chilkoot Pass, which is where Alaskans and people from all over the world came here to strike it rich, and they went up over the Chilkoot Pass on foot, and they headed to the Klondike for the gold rush, which is over 300 miles away. Well, right here is the Town-Cemetary, and what that signifies is in 1898, on April 3rd, the residents of Dyea were changed forever. There's over 40 wooden headstones in the cemetery, but there's countless people that have died here that don't even have a wooden headstone. So underneath me, there's people that are buried that they don't even know who they are. But there's 40 headstones that do have names, and they all died on the same day. It's a very powerful place. It's a very spiritual place, and I can feel their spirit here with me as I stand here today. And all along here, there's wooden headstones. A lot of them look like the original headstones. Some are probably replicas. Some's names have worn off and they've been lost forever to time. And here behind me is some more. Everybody died. April 3rd, 1898. What a tragedy. On April 2nd, 1898, a warm wind blew up the valley, and it loosened a lot of the snow that was among the upper reaches above the village of Dyea. Actually, it wasn't a village, it was 10,000 people at that time, which is hard to believe as we stand here today. Nature has reclaimed a lot of it, and really not much remains other than a few photographs and a few pieces of artifacts here and there. But these people all came here with a hope for the American dream, and their dreams died here, and they're laid to rest here. And a lot of them probably have family that's since passed on and may more or less be forgotten unless we remember them, remember this tragedy, which is part of our American history. So here there's a few headstones, and I'll just look over. James Edward Doran died April 3rd, 1898, age 21, native of Minnesota. So this young man came here all the way across the United States in the 1890s, before the turn of the century. Imagine the hardships he endured. And he came here probably with the hope of striking it rich or supporting his family back in Minnesota. And here he lays. He's resting here now forever. And next to him, W.L. Riley, USA, died April 3rd, 1898. Next to them, William G. Grimes, Adkins, Idaho, died April 3rd, 1898. And on. Such a sad tragedy, as is a lot of our early American history. But it's important that we don't forget history. There's a lot of lessons that can be learned through keeping history alive so that the same tragedies don't get repeated. Now, obviously, we are a little wiser and we don't build villages or towns in avalanche slide zones. But back then, they didn't have that technology, nor did they have the ability to build a town somewhere else. And this was an original Klondike village prior to the Alaska Gold Rush. So the Klondike people lived here who were Native Alaskans for millennia, and they probably were fortunate and didn't have any avalanches. But April 3rd, 1898, Dyea changed forever.